Hey friends, it's Nikki Jackson. Today I just launched a new blog post on our website and I thought some of the tools that I used were pretty cool, and I thought I would share how I made the cover for the blog post, and then of course I used it in social media as well. So you'll see this woman wearing a shirt with a very familiar insurance meme. It says, "Document it or it didn't happen." And that might not make a lot of sense to you guys if you're not in the insurance world. There's some other industries too where that's applicable. But AI did a pretty good job creating the t-shirt itself. There's a little mishap here, but it wasn't enough to deter me from using the image. So here's what I did. The first thing, I went over to the Dream Lab. Dream Lab is a new product from Canva that was released, and you can get to it from a few different places. You can go up to the top and you can see where it says Dream Lab over here, or you can use some of the presets here, make me an image. So I did go into Dream Lab from my link, and this is what I just created. So you can see the prompt that I put in here: a young woman in her mid-30s in a home office with white weathered furniture, wearing a t-shirt that says "Document it or it didn't happen," while sipping on a cup of coffee. There should be dual monitors on her desk. The room should be clean and well lit. There should be a date calendar wheel on the desk too. So after putting in this prompt, these are the 4 images that I got, and I liked them, but some of their eyes were funny. Like, check out this chick. Oh, her eyes are a little creepy. Yeah. Same thing here, kind of creepy eyes, and hers were too. So the eyes were really a deterrent. I really liked the way that this kind of looked. I liked the setup, but yeah, again, those eyes. So we didn't go with that. I went with this one. Again, it has this little blip here, but it wasn't enough to deter me. And I probably could have put a little brown line over it to cover it a bit if I wanted to, but I didn't feel like putting that much effort into it. So that's the image that I used, and I blew it up a bit, right, to make it fit on the size that I want to use. So this is a cover. I'm also going to use this as a YouTube cover too. So I blew that up, and then I wanted to add an element to it. I wanted to put my logo on it. So if I did that, let's create a new page here and upload what we had designed. That's about similar. I wanted to put my logo on this coffee cup, and I wanted to do that because if people shared it on the internet or something, I wanted the logo to be there, but I didn't want to put it in your face so obvious. So I thought if I kind of blended it in, I could do that. One of the newer features is, of course, blend. So I'm going to go into my brand kit, and I'm going to pull out a logo that I think is going to stand out on that coffee cup, and that's probably this blue one. So I'm going to lay this over top of the coffee mug. It's okay. In the past, I absolutely would have used this, but if I want to make it a bit more authentic or real looking, I can use the blend feature. So I'm going to select the image, and I'm going to hit edit. And I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to find my blend tool. Apps. I'm going to see all, and there it is, blend. And what it's going to do, instead of making these 2 different images, one stacked and layered on top of the other, it's actually going to blend the logo into the image. So you've got to see here, you've got to select 2. So if I do that, and now I've selected the picture, I've selected the logo, and I hit blend image, it's going to generate a few different options for me. The first one here makes her lips kind of red, so I'm not sure if I like that. That one doesn't even look like, it looks like the word karate instead of elevate, I think. This one's not bad. And that one's too weird too. So I think this is probably the best one. And you see how it actually adheres it to the image. So now it's one single thing. So if I take this and I want to add an effect to pan it or to have it scale or something, that logo is going to come with it, which is really handy, especially if you're going to turn this into an animated video or something like that. So that was that. And then of course, the other stuff is the same old stuff that everybody knows, right? I like to put a little border around it with our branded colors. And so I just use a shape and I make the inside transparent and I make the edges weighted, maybe add a touch of a corner rounding to polish it up. Use my brand colors. I wanted to add a ribbon to it. And so I actually made it pretty thick this time so that I could add a ribbon that looks like it hugs the image and my logo. And that was it. So check out the blend tool. And of course, check out Dreamlab if you haven't done that already. But that's how I made today's cover. Hope that was helpful. Thanks. Bye.